George, it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's our own Will Reeve, spotted on the red carpet at the Superman Los Angeles premiere last night. The stars are shining brightly in Hollywood for this high-flying superhero adventure starring David Corenswet, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Hoult. Now, joining us live from L.A. after all the excitement last night, welcome, Will. How are you?
I am doing great. A little tired. It was a late fun night. I'm doing all right, guys.
And it's early. So first things first, how was the premiere last night?
It was fabulous. It was. I kept calling it the blockbusteriest thing I've ever seen. They shut down Hollywood Boulevard for this Superman premiere. There were fans on both sides of the street and throughout the red carpet screaming for everyone, dressed in costume, taking selfies, holding up signs. It was a whole lot, and it was just really fun, and everyone was incredibly welcoming and excited about this new movie, and I was just glad to be a literally tiny little part of it.
It's exciting for us to see you there. Now, this premiere was held at the TCL Chinese Theater, which George and I were trying to remember. I think it was Grauman's Chinese Theater back in the day. And that in 1978, that's exactly where your dad was for that. What was that whole setup like?
Wow. That was something I learned, I think, on the carpet. I'm not sure that I had known that going in. And that just made it even more special because, of course, I do have a connection to this character, this franchise, this movie through my dad. He defined the role for so many people for so many years. And so to be walking literally in his footsteps was something special to me. And I had a little homage to him that I didn't tell anyone about because I wanted to let you all know first. I was wearing his cufflinks that I have treasured for a very long time.
I was wondering what that reveal was going to be.
Yeah, Will liked that so much because not only was he drop-dead gorgeous and handsome, but one of the nicest guys on the planet. I can see him in you when I look at you every day. No spoilers, but actually, you have a role in this film. Do you want to share?
I do. It's very close to home to what we do in the real job that I feel much more comfortable doing. I am no actor. I have immense respect for the folks who do that professionally because it is difficult and challenging. They get takes, though, which we don't get in what we do, but I was honored to get to play. Truly, it's a small part. People kept congratulating me on, like, oh, you did great. Congrats on this film. I was like, guys, please save that for David and Nick and Rachel and James and everyone else who made it. Like, I show up for just a second, but it was a really nice homage to my family's connection to this franchise and to the role, and it was nice. Like, I got a couple nudges in the theater when I came on screen. Everyone's like, "That's you." I was like, "I know."
Will, you alluded to it. It's harder to play yourself than it looks, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a weird sort of out-of-body experience. And James Gunn, the director, was very kind. He ran down the whole cast and crew, thanking them before the screening began, and he shouted me out, and I wanted to sort of shrink away. I was like, no, this is about you guys. I just have a little cameo, but it was really nice.
We're so proud to have you there, Will, and proud for that moment.
Well done.
I know you sat down with Superman, the new Superman himself, David Corenswet, and we're going to hear all about that a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, it was really special. We have that coming up on Thursday.
On Thursday,
and
okay.
Got to speak with David one-on-one and talk about the legacy of Superman, and I told him, this isn't weird, just go with it. And you did a good job.
Very cool. Thank you, Will.
Thanks, guys.